Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK, here in the middle between these two lovely peoples. Over there, we have a Charleston.
Hello.
And over there, doing an impression of a duck, is Xavier.
Hello.
And this is season 14, episode 49. Just 3 shows left after this one's finished. And then it's the end of the season, and we can all get a little rest.
Yes.
That'd be
Why do
nice.
we want that?
And Corn Husky says, hello, I see your text line. And TK is surrounded. Yes, he is.
Usually is.
What was it Scar says? I'm surrounded by idiots. But it's now up to these two to prove me wrong. So, intros. I'm tired. I'm going to go back to sleep. Right. Xavier, do a thing.
TK. Dear me.
I've had a long day.
Hello, it's TigerTails Radio. We're back. It's episode 49. We are literally 4 from the end.
Yeah, including this
including
one.
today. 4 from the end.
I am
Kind of scary.
I have feasted on bao buns and geyser, and I now have beer, and so I be sleepy.
That kind of day.
That very much that day.
We're going to have another wonderful show of chat, maybe some games, and probably TK falling asleep live.
Yes, probably during the games.
I feel that that's potentially going to be a thing. If you want to chat, feel free. We've got the Discord, we've got the YouTube comments. They do appear above us, so you can see what's going on as we go as well.
Yep. I've got the YouTube above me. Xavier's got the Discord above him, and Charleston has the link to the Discord channel above him.
Yes,
so, and it's also in the description below him as well, or below all of us. In fact, it's down there somewhere. Go and have a look.
Yeah.
There's also
at some point.
Oh, gone.
Sorry. Yeah, at some point we need to sort out the real estate a bit more for the title card.
Yeah, that's something for the off season, I think.
That's for the off season. Yes.
I might summon everybody together and go, right, people, I'm testing things, and I need you to be doing things, and then navigate everyone, so we can go, right, this is how the windows behave. This is what I need to learn. This is what happens.
Yeah,
because it's been very on the fly this season.
Well, it kind of happened with stuff that's been going on, but that's understandable. Next year, we'll actually have to then plan, because things will be a bit more static. But hey,
who knows?
It's not TigerTails Radio if things aren't
chaotic.
Chaos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, very much so.
Yes, things have to go mildly wrong for this show all the time.
It's tradition.
Tradition.
That's how tradition works. We get the first 20 minutes to break things, and then after that it should behave itself.
Yeah.
Because, that's when the jackbox starts. And we don't need the cameras quite so much, so there's less to go wrong.
Well, you say that.
But that is true.
So yeah, I think we've kind of covered the basics. It's going to probably be a quick show.
Well, it's going to be about an hour and a half, same as all the others.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Comparative to the last couple, I think we're probably looking at a quick show.
Cornhusky said starts with the beer, but eventually gets to the hard stuff. No, it starts with the beer and ends with the beer with me. The hard stuff doesn't agree with me, so I don't drink it.
I got good old-fashioned water.
Oh, that is the hard stuff. Unless you're in a soft water area.
Actually, I don't know whether my town is soft or hard water. I have to look that up. I think it's somewhere in between.
Do you use a little bit of washing up liquid in order to create massive amounts of bubbles, or do you use a lot of washing up liquid to create some bubbles? Do you wash dishes? Both.
The thing is, I've lived practically my whole life here in this one town, so I don't have anything to compare it to.
It's like, I put things in dishwasher, that's it, dish is done. I don't see bubbles.
No, I do wash my dishes by hand. I don't have room for a dishwasher, let alone have one.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
It's the easiest.
I used to have a
tell.
dishwasher, and then he
Yes.
moved out and bought a house.
Yes.
Not a flat.
Easiest way to tell if you're in a soft water area. Put a little bit of water in the bowl and see how many bubbles you get. If you fill with bubbles, you're in a soft water area. If you don't at all, you're in a hard water area.
Right, I'm gonna look this up if I'm in soft or hard water area.
Yeah,
Well,
because that would catch me in Exeter. Because like Southampton and the South Coast, we're a hard water area.
Especially
So
here.
you put water in, you put your squidgy your dishwasher stuff in, your fairies, and you have to then repeat squeeze in order to get some bubbles.
Right,
Head
well-
off to Exeter, bubbles everywhere.
Well, for one look up here, my town is a soft water area.
Oh, there you go.
So you save money on your washing up liquid.
Yes.
And everything else.
And yeah, did you read that plushie? That giant lion that's on my couch there? I want him for £1.
You won him.
Yes, there was a little raffle at a local charity shop with 3 giant plushies, being a lion, a giraffe, and an elephant. I put £1 on each of them. What you had to do was guess their names.
Yeah.
And the lion I guessed the correct name for, so I own him.
Nice. What was his name?
I think at the time it was Mufasa. Go figure. But I have since renamed him to Lionel after a very, very close friend of mine who
Fair
was watching last week.
Ah, cool. Yes, subscribed last week as well. Brought up the notification.
Yes.
Yep.
If you want
He's
to
on
see
the road
that,
right now.
you can go back to the previous episode and see
Yeah.
it live.
See it happening live because it went bring and there was stuff and it was like, oh, hello. It made a
Yes.
bring noise in my ear. That means something happened.
We got confused because we don't normally get that. So yeah. So I think it's now a good time to start to jump into our weeks then,
right,
TK. If you've got the jingle.
yeah, of course I've got the jingles. I've always got the jingles. They sound a lot like this.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
I was thinking though, since you mentioned about jingles, do you know we've got all these other jingles, we barely ever get to play them. It's like so many other jingles, and we just don't do these segments anymore.
Yeah.
It's like I've still got the gaming news jingles and the Dear TigerTails
Yes.
Radio jingles, and we never get a chance to play them anymore. I feel sad for them. But
It's
yes,
because we rotated it out. That's why.
I know.
That's all that happens.
yeah, these things happen. That's because
Anyway, how was your week?
My week has been. I don't want to talk about my week. Quite frankly, I am glad this week has gone. Well, last week has gone and will never be had again. Because it was just pretty much just 24/7 crap with no sleep, or very little sleep. And any chance I had to get sleep, I got woken up at god awful 4 o'clock in the morning for reasons of fatherly business. So yeah, I had virtually no week, and no, it's no week, no rest during the week, and therefore I had too much week, if anything. And quite frankly, it can die in a fire and never be spoken of again. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick to it. It's been a short week. I mean, there were some nice bits. I saw Shades a few times. That was lovely. And
Nice.
I played some Fall Guys online, and yeah, that was all good. Yeah, Shades got back into Fall Guys now after me mentioning it. So, and of course, we had the radio show's birthday last week, which was nice. That was good fun. I managed
Cake and champers.
that was
Cake
meant-
and champers.
We polished off the champers on the night, but the cake lasted me until Thursday.
Yeah.
And that was after people in the studio had some, and I gave some to Shades. And even then, it still lasted until Thursday.
Yeah.
That was one of the nice bits of the week, actually, being able to see Shades and deliver cake and things. That was quite pleasant. But other than that, yeah, this week can go die in a fire. Not been a good week. And quite frankly, I don't want to drag everyone down by speaking about it. So let's move on to somebody else. Who wants it?
Well volunteered, Charleston.
Okay.
Yeah, follow that.
Well, I do actually have kind of a story to tell. Okay.
Let's settle in.
I'm not sure how many people know this about me, but my front teeth aren't real. At least for the most part, they aren't. When I was 8 years old, I stupidly lost almost all of my front teeth in a skateboard accident.
Whoops.
Take it from me, lying on your stomach on a skateboard and then pushing yourself down a ramp into concrete is not a good idea. So,
Noted.
yeah, so I got resin ones in this mouth. They fast drying resin that's somehow managed to stay in my mouth for the past 21 years. So the other day, I had a visit to the dentist just for a routine filling. Nothing major, just same sort of filling that we'd done on a real tooth. And as the dentist was looking at my teeth and operating on them, he asked me, "Have you ever had a gap between your front teeth?" And I don't know. I was 8 when I lost them, so maybe I did, maybe I didn't. And she's like, "Well, looking at the shape of your teeth, I think you might have had a gap between them." So she took out a drill and made a gap. I now have a gap in my front teeth I didn't have before.
That was nice of her. Why?
Yeah,
Those are words. Yeah.
Why do that?
cosmetic, I guess.
I mean,
I
I
thought the
understand
cosmetic
it
was to not have the gap.
if your teeth was growing into each other, I could understand that. But if they're fake, I don't understand that, because generally the American teeth layout is they don't look real because it's like a fence, you know, like the wooden fences we've got down in England.
White picket
Not
fences,
picket.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the solid row
The
of
veneers.
planks. Yeah, it doesn't look right when you see typical American teeth because it's like all this perfect row of shining white. It's like typical English person. Nah.
I mean, my front
Picket
teeth are
fence.
fake as well. These two little buggers there, the bottom half of them are fake.
Mm.
One got smashed out because someone threw a stone at my face, and it made direct contact with the tooth. Nothing else.
Ow.
Yep, that was fun. That was a long.
Ow.
That was. I can't remember what we were doing for that, but somebody thought that would be a good idea. And then the other time, basically playing Bulldog. Remember British Bulldog? And went into the thing, and instead of going smash through, managed to just catch on some gravel and went smash over. And it was like, gravity! Bam! Face. It was like, ow! I've broken half a tooth and nothing else. Not a cut, not a mark, not a nothing, just a tooth gone. Half a tooth gone. So yeah, two trips to the dentist.
So you and I both had the same thing of having fake front teeth.
Yeah. Well, at least half fake. The top half is real, the bottom half is fake.
Well, yeah, that's basically the same with mine, because
Yeah.
basically what happened when I had my skateboard accident, the concrete basically shaved the teeth off.
Ooh, no, at least I went smash and pinged them away into oblivion.
No,
I'm
I
just going to turn my
was like
camera off.
Well, it was 21 years ago. I mean, I'm over it now, basically. But yeah,
I
my
can do that
story
now.
of the week is that I've now joined the same club that Madonna and Lewis Hamilton and Samuel Jackson are in, of having gaps in their front teeth.
I've been in that club for ages. Welcome to the club. At least mine was
Do you know what the
napped.
technical term is called?
I didn't know there was a technical term.
There is a technical term.
Ooh, far
It is
away.
called a front diastema.
Oh, there you go. That sounds like a EDM track from the 90s, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else beyond the dentist.
But why did you put the gap in?
Again, so the dentist looked at my teeth and thought they look like they should have a gap in, so she added one.
Yeah,
Is
it
that
sounds-
malpractice?
It
Xavier.
sounds cosmetic.
Xavier,
Something
is that malpractice?
cosmetic. No.
I mean, did you consent to the gap before the gap was put in?
Kind of, not really.
That
I just
sounds-
kind of sat there and took it.
That sounds like malpractice.
Well, I honestly don't mind it. I mean, it's still a little bit weird looking in the mirror because for such a small part of my face, it seems to give me a whole new look. But I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it adds character. All I wish is that they were a bit more white because they're fake and because they've been in there for 21 years. They
Yeah.
have yellowed a lot faster than the rest of the teeth have.
Yep, and it's a bastard. My dentist actually managed to whiten one of them a bit by kind of filing it down. He got this kind of like little tooth buffery thing. And it was like,
Yeah, picture that, everyone who's watching and listening. Some sort of mechanical file into your mouth, just going.
you know those little metal buffers? You get the fluffy material.
Grinders. The word you're looking for is
No,
grinders.
the fluffy material on the spinny thing that goes really
Yes.
fast and just kind of
Yes.
buffs the shit out of it. Well, imagine that, but miniaturized for teeth, for individual teethies. And it was like,
I'd rather not.
it did the trick. It didn't hurt anything. Mind you, I was up to the eyeballs on anaesthesia because he was doing other work at the same time, but still. But
I kind of amused watching you get queasy about this, Xavier, because I've never been scared of the dentist. I mean, I've never been a fan of going to the dentist, but I've never dreaded it either. For me, it's always just been a thing to do.
it's a thing that has to be
Just-
done. Yeah.
Needles is mine. I just don't like having needles stuck in me, really.
I'm not a fan, especially when you see the bastards that the dentist comes up with. It's like, it's time for your anaesthetic. And it's like...
it's... And let us display the selection of torture implements. It's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
It's like...
My dad has never showed me them. She did warn me that this drill makes a bit vibrating sensation. But...
I've got you'll feel vibrations, you'll hear weird crunching noises. And it's like there'll be some grinding. And let me know if you feel it, because you shouldn't be able to. What do you mean you can feel it? Holy shit, how deep does that nerve go?
Yes.
And then I was up to my eyeballs on the maximum amount of anesthesia that the dentist could legally give me. And I could still somewhat feel it very slightly. And I was like, it's not enough to make me too bothered, but still, I don't think I should be able to feel anything. Quite frankly, you could now give me a nose piercing and I wouldn't know it. And when I come to get my septum pierced, if I ever do that, that might be the trick. Get some dentistry done first and then quickly dash to the piercing parlour. It's like, right, do it now, while I'm off my face on anaesthesia.
It's weird. Speaking as somebody who's got a tattoo, albeit a small one, piercings scare me.
The whole thing of stabbing myself scares me. I mean, I can't even do the little blood testy things. You know when you got to like prick your finger to get I can't even do those.
Getting over the initial, you're about to get stabbed by this tiny little tack. That's the thing that.
Yeah, this is why I really don't want to get kind of stabby diabetes.
I don't know. I mean, I stabbed myself earlier today, just recycling some glass by accident. So
yeah, stabbing yourself by accident is one thing because you don't see it coming. So you know, it goes, I've done that shit. It's when you've actually got to stab yourself somehow, and it's like I can't get over that mental roadblock. My self-preservation instinct is too strong.
Oh, you get the thing. You go.
It's like push it. It's like push it. I can't push it. It's like the body just goes nope, and you're straining against nothing. Yeah, you are straining against your own muscles, going, no, we don't want to stab you. And it's like, but you need to stab me. I need to draw blood. And it's like, no, there is no blood to be drawn here. Go away. It's like, but I need to do the test. But there you go.
You need somebody else to do it for you. Someone who's cool enough to be able to want to stab you in order to help you.
Well, I got Jules to do it in the end, because like. Jules, you're a medical type person. Okay, you're working upstairs as opposed to on the front line, but still, I need stabbing. And Jules like, pinch, stab. There you go. Thank you. Squeeze blood into test thing. That works fine. But yeah. So when it comes, if I ever need to do one of the home kit kind of STD tests or anything, it's gonna be. I need someone to stab me. Not putting that on Telegram. We'll get way too many people offering too bigger blades. I only need a few drops of blood, not an entire arm. Thank you very much.
So aside from the dentistry joys, anything else happened to you that you want to share with the group, Choster?
Do you want to talk about kidney stones? Xavier loves talking about kidney stones.
God damn it!
Welcome to the gross episode. No, I did see a movie, but I think we'll leave that for Done and Dusted at the end.
We should get a chance for Done and Dusted. We might even get an early Jackbox. You never know your luck.
We'll see.
So
it's your turn, Xavier.
How has your week been?
It hasn't been too bad. Work has balanced out, although it's now starting to creep a little bit up in terms of busyness. But it's taken a while. I mean, it was like mass panic. Shot down to low numbers, cramming time to get stuff put in place so that we could actually then be a bit more better when things do get busy. And now things are starting to get busy, and it's like, okay, we're getting new people on the team. There's going to be people who are going around and like being shown the ropes because they're going on to different teams and they still need to know what we need to know. Got a bunch of like, hello, this is what I do, stop being idiots huddles that I've got this week to do. I think things are not terrible. I've also got some time off, so I got a few days off that I booked because during a conversation with my manager, it was like...
You booked time off during a conversation? And it's like, hi manager, sorry, can't talk, busy booking time off, up yours, go away.
Not quite. I was talking to my manager for like our for monthly review, and it was like, oh yeah, I originally looked at things for holidays, wasn't too fast. It was like, oh yeah, make sure though that if you do think you need the time because you might be burning out, it'd be good to book it. Let me know because you have been like, grinding your face against the grindstone. And I took like a couple of days where I was bimbling around and then looked at the holidays and went, yeah, no, I need to book some time off because this is going to kill me if I keep at this pace. Like, okay, I'll just take... Because originally, July, boom, everyone gets in on July.
Yep.
August was, boom. Due to movements of team members, it opened up a bit. So
nice.
I was able to get some days. So not this week, but next week, I've got some days. So I've got a nice long weekend. So I'm going to hopefully do bits and pieces that I keep putting off. And then I've got like a Monday off so I can have a long weekend. And then I've got holiday September, which is the main holiday that I was booking. So stuff happening. This Friday, I won't be around for TigerTails Gaming.
Oh, as in the Friday coming up?
The Friday coming up because Jules wants to go to a new restaurant that's opened up on the Friday because that will be the last day of her 2 weeks holiday because she booked this time off. I was not able to. So I've been working in the here. She's having a nice, relaxing time, pissing around with and being annoyed at the weather because it's like rain all the time.
Yeah, the weather's been shit as well.
I think that's the worst thing. I mean, we've been lucky with having some nice weather. Cause,
When did we had that bloody months ago. We haven't had nice weather in weeks.
Saturday.
Huh?
Saturday. Jules' birthday. My God, it was a gorgeous day. We had sun.
Really?
It was a wonderful walk.
Really?
Absolutely gorgeous weather. Walked there, walked back. It was warm. Oh, it was lovely. Sunday was pissing rain.
We had rain, rain all day.
We had the sun.
You live around the corner. How dare you?
I like how he says New Milton is around the corner when it's like halfway between Bournemouth and Southampton and in the middle of the New Forest.
Yeah, but that's only just around the corner as well, Bournemouth, effectively. It's like 45 minutes on the train. That's barely anything at all.
Yeah. He says that.
It's about as far away as Salisbury is.
Work has been like that. I managed to get some streaming for Elden Ring on Tuesday, which was nice. Trying to get other streams is still a bit of a push.
Yeah, it is.
During the week. But yeah, try and do and as and when. Friday, stream with TK, we were playing... What did we play?
You can't remember that we play Overcooked.
Overcooked, yes,
You've got this mental block on Overcooked, haven't you?
Yeah, I kind of block it out after a little while.
I love Overcooked. It's a great game.
It's a fun game. If you want to see how we do and all of the Overcooked stuff or any of the other TigerTails Gaming stuff, TigerTails Gaming, sister channel, jump on there. There is tons of stuff. Co-op, single.
When was the last time you updated the website?
Oh, you mean the website that I gave up on because it all fell over because...
Well, it's mostly back up now.
WordPress or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like stopped after it kept on saying, we're terribly sorry, your updates aren't saving. It was like, well, fuck you too.
Is that still happening?
The last time I checked, but like I said, I stopped after that point because it was just not playing ball. And I think you said it was fixed weeks ago, but I never got back into the habit of updating.
I was going to say.
I probably should do.
Yes, please, because I've updated the TigerTails Radio website, so that's now up to date.
Dear me. Outside of that, not much else. Mostly chilling, watching some horrendous movies, made for TV movies that is on Amazon Prime, because Jules is going through the list of bad horror and stuff on Amazon Prime, which is hilarious because I'm watching things at like B-movie level, but occasionally it's like, okay, this film knows how to do CGI better than AAA studios. What?
Or does it? Or did it just steal them?
Well, if it did, it was very good stealing for an awful B-movie. And there's a lot on Amazon. Oh, so yeah, it's not been too bad this week. Hopefully this week will be nice and easy because I want to get through this couple of days and then have some time off and I can spend some time doing stuff. Brains, thankfully, should be not an issue. But I won't be down on the Saturday because obviously not my normal Saturday to come down in.
Yep.
So it will be next Saturday when I'll be coming down and bothering TK, where apparently he wants to do something on a Sunday morning rather than sleeping in until, I don't know, the afternoon.
I said maybe, yeah, if we're up for it.
If you're awake.
I said we could do it from like 11 to 1 or something, or 11 to half 12.
We'll see.
We'll still get a sleep in. That's the important bit.
Yes. But yeah, it's not been too bad. So yeah, we can go a little bit earlier into Jackbox.
Madness! How dare we? What's this? Oh, that's just Hedge apologising for not being here today. Cool. Yep, he is working. So Hedge is doing the job. Unlike us, we are not doing job because that's an entirely different Jackbox game. So, since Xavier is now moving us into Jackbox early, I'm going to have to go and set it up early. Thanks. So Xavier can now do a dance and fill for us.
No.
Interpretive. Why is it asking me for a password?
Oh, god damn it, TK. Do you know what I did? I asked him, have you got stuff set up? He asked, what have I forgotten? I said, is the PS5 on?
Well,
the
no,
assumption
PS4.
being that everything else.
Well, no, because I don't start the
loaded.
Jackbox game until we're pretty much ready to go, because otherwise it times us out. So now I've found out there's got password on, probably from when we were playing Pole Mine. Yeah, password a game. No, thank you.
You could just select the game that we're going to play.
Huh?
You could always just select the game beforehand and not actually go into it.
No, that's what I do. But then, of course, once it's time to set up, then I need to start the game and join it, so that I can then be the VIP in control of the censoring and shit. See, now you see, I am ready, so we can now go into the game time jingle.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
And if we bring up some audio...
Ooh.
There it is, nice and gently. Mike, Delta, Quebec, Zulu. That's your room code.
So Mother Delta, Quebec, Zulu.
My dog quit the zoo.
Oh. He's making sentences out of the letters.
Why not?
'Cause
It helps that make things mnemonic.
It sets everyone else off, and it's like suddenly everyone like creates silly little verses. I say everyone. TK.
Silly little verses are great for memory. That's
Yeah.
why. Oh god, I've just got that in my head.
That's why you get never eat shredded wheat for the compass directions,
Yeah,
or naughty elephants squirt water.
kind of. Yeah.
With their trunks.
Oh yes, my very easy method just summed up 9 planets. Except there are 8 of them now because one of them is too small.
Yeah. Now it's a dwarf planet.
Do love how that happened. It was like, yeah, we'll just declassify it. Like, what?
It's like, yeah, Pluto's no longer a thing. Apparently not.
So, Mother Delta, Quebec, Zulu. Mike Delta, Quebec, Zulu. If you want to join, give yourself a silly little name. Point to yourself towards jackbox.tv. Give yourself a silly little name. Enter the room code, and you can play trivia.
So who have we got? We have the jury. We have Xavier. We have myself. We got Southpole. We got Jennifer, Charleston. No Corn Husky. We have the jury, but no Corn Husky.
May have disappeared for a drink because everyone was expecting 9 o'clock start.
Yeah, that's the
Clearly.
point. We've still got 2 minutes yet, so we might as well leave it to see give people an opportunity to arrive in time for Jackbox and to fill the final hole. Wait, they can't. Is that the final hole? Have we filled all the other holes already? Yeah, we have.
I see 7 figures, so yeah, there's one hole left.
One hole left.
I was not ready for that many holes to be filled on what is otherwise a quiet Monday. The jury says, I'm not listening. Call is over. Woohoo! Yay! Welcome to the madness, the jury. Or at least, welcome back. You didn't miss all that much. Especially when it came to talking about my week, you missed nothing.
Me really making Xavier start to get queasy when talking about dentistry.
Yeah, that was fun. Go watch that in the archives.
Oof.
And one day, if you're all feeling up for an adventure, I'll tell you about the story of my first kidney stone.
And moving swiftly on.
Jerry says, Mr.
I can probably sum it up in 2 words, even though I don't know the story. It hurt.
Not the first one.
Okay, now I really do want to know this story.
No, you don't. No, we want to start the game.
The first one was an adventure. Maybe I'll set up a Patreon. TK's Adventures in Kidney Stones, Episode 1. But there's another reason why I can't have coffee or Coca-Cola. One of which makes me a lot sadder than the other. Right, Jerry, is Cornhusky going to be joining us? Because if so, we will hold fire for him. If not, then I think we'll have everyone. So we'll just see. Oh, Cornhusky says normally join the audience. Okay, fine, fair enough. Likes audience only for this one. That's cool. In that case, I might as well start the game. Unless there's anybody else. I'm just quickly checking the YouTube comments. No one on Discord. No one on Telegram. Because we do have a Telegram chat channel, which is linked to on the website. But nope. That is all fine and dandy. Because it is now 9 o'clock. It is our usual time for Jackbox. So let's Jackbox it up. Cornhusky, feel free to join the audience.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed.
As long as you limit it to a yes, no, or maybe question.
Well, tough. I'm going for something else.
Then if you win, your answer is not going to make sense.
No.
I don't know. I mean, it's a clever algorithm.
It's not that clever.
Well, do you remember when somebody asked, can I ask you a question? And actually came back with an answer that actually seemed to make sense.
Yeah, basically, you'd ask the wheel of enormous proportions the same kind of questions that you'd ask a magic 8-ball. And you've only got 10 seconds left, Xavier.
Yeah.
No pressure.
And I asked,
If you can't come up with a good
and I asked the
question,
magic
we'll
8
get
ball
you
questions that
something
they can't
random.
answer because the magic 8
Very
ball
well.
is rubbish.
The great wheel
Yes,
invites
there is
you
that.
to the mountaintop. Behold my majestic circumference. Witness my deific diameter. Look at my spinny bits.
Ooh, spinny bits.
You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. First! You have the chance to win points with these 2 slices. But your odds increase when you have more of them. So we're gonna earn some by doing trivia, starting right now.
It's
Is that
trivia
question
time.
1? Yeah, it is. Which celebrities are members of the Coppola family tree?
What?
Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt.
God, I might know some of these.
As for you in the
And yes, welcome to
audience,
Telegram, Southpaw.
vote for the player that you think will do the
Okay.
best. If the majority of you guess
I
right,
know that
you'll earn
one
a
is.
special slice
That
of
one
your
obviously
own.
is.
What?
That one definitely is.
Potentially? Definitely not that one. Very sure that
Yeah.
a couple of these are...
Trying to figure out which one of these are made up with their surnames. Because some of them are definitely real, some of them I'm not sure about.
And there we go. Submit.
I'm just picking random answers.
Okay.
Standard.
1, 2,
That's
3,
standard.
4,
I'm
5,
in.
6. Yeah, submit.
Okay, now here's what we were looking for. What did you say?
I got 7, surprisingly.
You got someone more than me.
Nice guess, audience.
movie buff.
You get a slice.
And I didn't even know who we were talking about.
Are
Yeah, you know
kidding
where
me?
the Capellas are? They're
You're
writers
no
and
doubt proud with a
directors
score
and
like
actors.
that.
Okay.
From me to you.
I'll believe you.
And then there's you with the top score.
Thousands wouldn't.
That's 2 slices I've given you. Question 2, don't mind if I do. Which of these are different parts of a circle?
I know a few of these.
I'm going to be very disappointed
I
if
know
you don't get
shapes.
all of these. Tap the answers that fit the prompt. Makes sense to me.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, one
That?
more, I think. Potentially.
I do love how it's all geometry everywhere.
I've probably got this hideously wrong now because there was an awful lot. Let's see.
One day this game is going to trick us and have only like one answer, isn't it?
How about some answers, baby?
Probably.
What? How did I get 8?
Oh, I got 8.
Really?
10.
I chose
2 slices is
Oh, I
better
didn't
than
mean it.
1.
I didn't know Scanton sector were. There we go. I've learned things.
This is the last question of the round. You need to answer this question with a number.
Okay.
How many Fleetwood Mac CD cases tall is Stevie Nicks? Assuming they're stacked flat on top of each other.
Okay.
Use the keypad on your device to enter a number and then tap submit. The player who gets the closest will win this one.
Well, hang on. What size CD cases are we talking about? Are we talking albums or are we talking singles? Because
Apparently,
single.
Fleetwood Mac CD case.
yeah, but albums or singles? Because you know, their albums are thicker. Oh, piss!
Oh, you missed out. No.
I hit submit and I didn't want to hit submit and I wanted to hit the button above submit.
So you probably got a very short
Submit a
answer
number.
now.
I've got a very
remember-
small answer, yes.
But they might be really big cases.
They're going to have to be.
What did you punch in? And the correct answer is...
I might have been well over.
Look, I was just putting it out there. You'd be surprised how many people ask me that question.
Okay.
I was thinking 250 and ended up putting 25.
I just kind of
My
guessed that should
decision
be
is
about
you. It was
1
always
meter
you.
60 something,
What
and that a CD
amazing
is about a
thing is
centimeter
this?
high. So there we go.
There you go.
Maybe you've heard of the Power Slice. It's an ancient relic you need to spin me.
Oh god, I really want to sing a Fleetwood Mac song now.
And the time for spinning? It's now.
Fleetwood Mac are great, especially their big hits.
Well, they're the ones who did
Look
the
at
chain.
you up here, where your slices can finally be spun and score
well,
you
the
some
one that
points.
comes to mind is immediately is
Choose
go
the
your own way.
slots on my face to socket your slices.
This at all.
Just be careful. You split the points with everyone who shares a slot with you.
Not that it matters, because no one ever lands on my slices.
Oh, and watch out for the audience. They have 2 slices this round to stir up
Yes,
trouble.
this is the part of the game where it goes from trivia to just flat out gambling.
Standard.
You're gonna take turns spinning me. And who would have guessed? You spin first. Swipe the wheel on your device to spin. You can also tap real fast, if that's more your thing.
So I share spaces with Snow's Destiny. Sorry, Snow's Destiny, you're not going to get many points because you've picked the same slots. Saviour, spin the wheel.
Spin, 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 spin. Thank you.
Oh,
I had to back up and throw it forward again.
That's what I'm talking
Savington
about.
gets all the points.
Points for you.
Power slices reproduce until you land on one. How about that?
What's
You
me?
ready, new spinner?
Oh, that was a big spin.
Slowing down. Oh, oh, oh!
Oh, look, it's not me. What a shock.
It's fun to share points.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Right
I
next to
saw
me.
Jennifer does too.
I'm sure they do.
You're up.
Southington, Southington, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Yay,
It's
points!
a pot
Yay,
It's a
Jesse gets
miracle!
points.
It's a Christmas miracle!
One more spin.
Your spins have filled up my spin meter.
One more
so it's
spin.
time for one last high-stakes spin.
Miracle.
I had a feeling you'd be our last spinner.
Alright, are we going to see 3,000
You get to split the
Nigerians?
pot.
No. We avoided all of the special
Let me
slices.
spin on a different axis.
Nice. Ah, I'm last.
Oh,
But
looks
no
like I
stress.
can double as a scoreboard. Isn't that unusual?
I'm just
you
one
need
above
at
you.
least 20,000 points to win. So let's get you some more points, okay?
We need to be better at the trivia. We're sucking.
Every round of trivia comes with
Or
a
just
cool
be a better
2
gambler.
slices.
No such thing as a better gambler when it's entirely RNG.
Yeah.
I'm here to ask question 1, and you're here to answer it. Listen. Which of these are tools Link uses in the Legend of Zelda series?
Oh, I actually stand half a chance.
It's
I've
dangerous to
never
go
played
alone.
the Zelda game.
Okay.
Start tapping like a
All
group
I know
of
about Zelda
determined
is that
woodpeckers.
Zelda's a wolf, Link's a wolf in one of them, and that Robin Williams is a big fan.
I think that's it.
I'm just going for what looks the most right.
Where's a Southpaw in the Telegram chat?
Complete shot in the dark for me, but I'm
That's
going for
all.
it.
But what was yes and what was no?
I got 9. Xavier got 11. Oh, it wasn't Mega.
Hey.
Oh, I chose Mega Buster
Two
and I
of you just
shouldn't
made
have.
my day with those scores.
Oh,
You
Bunny
were
Hood. I
thinking
missed.
of-
No, I missed Bunny Hood and chose Mega Buster instead.
Another one.
But I would like to see stilettos. That needs to become a
Yeah,
thing.
that'd have been funny.
Question 2 kind of sneaks up on you, right? You're gonna pair things off based on this prompt. Match the TV show to its signature hangout spot.
Oh no.
God.
You'll see 2 columns that you can slide up and down.
Right, I know
Tap an
that
item in
one.
column A, then tap its match in column B.
Yeah. Know that one.
These are all American.
That one.
Okay, so that one.
That one? No. Oh, that one I know.
Time for just a few more matches.
Oh, it's gone.
Time's up.
Yeah.
Let's see the matches.
I
at
need to
least.
watch more TV.
I got 4.
That all looks right to me.
The jury got 6.
Well done, Jimmy. You are crowned
What
today's
in the-
TV addict.
Enjoy.
Oh, I got a slice.
An extra slice it is. Answer this last one the best and win a power slice. I'm gonna give you a series of clues to help you answer this question. My goodness, that scent. I haven't smelled that scent in years. What is that scent?
Gin.
Wine.
You can start guessing now.
Wow.
In ancient
I got it
Egypt,
immediately.
it was used to
What?
perfume mummified corpses.
It was the first thing that came to my head. It happened to be the right one.
What did you put?
Known
Quick!
for its calming
not
properties,
saying.
this scent is used widely in its dried form in soaps, potpourri, and even as a baking ingredient.
What?
The color version of this scent is a soothing light
That should be a
purple.
good enough clue.
There we go.
The name of this scent originates from the Latin lavare, meaning
Okay.
to wash.
Also, there's a Harry Potter character named after them,
I'm out
Yep.
of clues, so this is your last chance to answer.
who is racially ambiguous according to the movies.
Yes.
The fastest times are worth more.
Well, fastest answer straight away.
It must be you. You're the one for me.
For those who are unaware,
It's the next
Lavender Brown was
power
originally
slice.
cast as a black character in the first few movies, and then when it was revealed that in books that the character
Step
was in
into my
fact
office.
white,
You're not
they
in
decided to give her a
trouble.
Caucasian makeover.
Oh, they recast her. As soon as she
Yes.
became important to the plot, she was recast.
Whoa, quite a hike to get up here, huh? Now that you got your cardio in. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it. Then it won't end up worth so much, am I right?
There we go.
Oh, I've got many slots. I've spread myself thin. Oh, a couple of slots nobody went for.
The first spin of the round goes to
Yeah,
you.
it seems to happen.
And it's all to Xavier.
I like what I see.
Hey, but that's the lowest amount, which is really okay. For points.
Never mind, you're doing quite well now.
Next spinner.
Right, my
Jonathan.
turn to spin.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Here it comes.
I already have.
And
You gave it all
you
to
get
Southington.
double points. What a treat.
It was in a 2-point slot. Well, a double point, rather, I
Yeah.
should say. Yeah, you don't just win
It's
2 points.
your turn.
The jury, spin that wheel. Well, I do have one all by myself. Give it a big old spin or tap pretty fast. There we go.
Power slide.
Thank you.
Power slice.
Ka-ching.
I request the slice owner. Oh, you won the pot, but you also get something extra. Pick a slice and you'll steal points from anyone who's on it. The points you steal are fixed,
God,
so
who am I gonna
anyone
steal
there
from?
will chip in equally.
So there's that nice yellow one all on its own. That's a nice slice. Well, there's a dark green one. That's a jury slice.
Okay, I picked. I'm sorry. I had to. I don't know what else to do. It forced me
You
to
stole
steal.
those points with all the stealth of a cat burglar. Meow.
Well, at least it was a.
It's Skull City over here. It's your
Trying to find the
time
one with the
shine.
most people on it.
So then there's less individual damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm slowly reducing in speed. Look at that! The
On a
pop
double.
is
Points to
double for you, the gutsy meeple.
On the double again.
Well, that's taken them over the lead.
With those
So, winner
points,
wheel?
you get to spin the winner wheel.
Could we guess
Come to me.
a swift win?
You're gonna spin me,
Two
and
winner?
if I land on you, you win. But if you land on one of the skulls, we're not done yet. Will this be the winning spin? Put your back into it.
Bing, 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 bing. Yes!
We
Oh,
have.
my God!
As promised,
You probably have a question that
I
makes
will now
sense.
answer the question that you've always struggled with.
Will everything break during episode 52? We don't need the
Time
wheel for that.
One last spin. The spin that will answer everything.
Yes, that's just guaranteed.
Spin, spin,
But-
spin the wheel.
Regardless, let's see what the.
Does the wheel have faith in us?
says.
Sure, why not?
Huzzah! The wheel has spoken.
Yep,
It knows.
it knows too
It
well.
knows.
Jackbox knows us too well. So, let's see what everybody's answers, questions were. So, mine was, will this week be a better week than last week? Jennifer says, will Jennifer ever come out? Snow's Destiny, will we ever see the sun shining again? No. Charleston, how do I learn what a front diasmer is? The jury, will Charleston's plushie fall off the couch? Xavier, will the weather improve for TK? Again, no. Which does lead us on to that thing we do between Jackbox games, where we have what would seem to be a reasonably easy Dali. But what did TK this time plumb into Dali to get this image? And hopefully that's now displaying for everybody at home.
Well, that looks like a tiger.
Back.
Is there any more detail than that?
Is there any more details than that? What do you mean?
It's a tiger in the woods.
The jury says crouching tiger, hidden tiger. It's not that hidden. I can see it.
Well, it's maybe hiding, if it's not hidden.
Right, so I'm gonna kind of formatalize this for you. I'm looking for a style, an object, and a location. The jury says Tiger Woods.
Oh.
Very clever.
That would have been brilliant if that's actually what came up with.
That's kind of better than the actual answer, actually. Tiger Woods photorealistic.
Yeah, photorealistic, I think, might be
I
it.
didn't put photorealistic, but I will give you that because I did put photo.
3D render?
Photo of tiger in the woods.
You're close, but you're not right.
In the rainforest?
You're getting further away, but you're not right.
Photo of tiger in the bushes.
In the trees?
And the jury says fern, and it's not fern. TK being all shy.
Bamboo.
Jungle.
Bamboo, I should say, not bamboo. Bamboo.
No, I think Charleston actually had it a moment ago. What did
Jungle?
You say? No, what did you say before that?
Rainforest?
No, after that.
Tree?
Yeah.
Just trees.
Tree.
Yep, this was.
Sorry, I'm showing my age.
You are showing your age just a smidge there, darling. Yep, this was the nice, simple prompt this time of a photo of a tiger in the trees. And that's what it came up with. And the jury says, I thought I heard someone say bamboo. Bamboo?
Yes, bamboo.
And I'm nearly ready with the next game. So, not far, but yeah, that was deceptively easy, that one.
Managed to get to the point where we've...
I forgot these.
Yes, just for once, the Dali is actually ended before we're ready for the next game.
It actually is what it says on the tin.
You need to come up with some of mine, which are weird and take up a lot more time.
Well, see, last week was nice and easy as well, but it took everyone forever because all of a sudden, it's not quite as easy as you think it is.
Last week? We were drinking last week, were we?
Yes.
Oh yeah, week 4 last, sorry.
Was the birthday show we were drinking.
Yes, yeah, we had alcohols, which I think is better. I like alcohols. Right, I'm entering in a room code for me. There we go. Right, so let us head into the next game.
Ooh.
Yes. This is Split the Room.
Psst, join the
I was
party.
known as reverse quiplash.
Yeah. It's like Quiplash, but you only want some of the people to vote for you. Right, so we have myself, the
Join
jury,
us.
Corn Husky, Charleston, Jennifer, Snow's Destiny. So we're missing Southington, and we're missing a Xavier.
Yes. I'm giving people a chance to jump in if they want to play.
Psst,
And be
join
sat
the
on
party.
the sidelines.
Sounds fair. I don't think we're going to have that issue.
No, I don't think we'll have that issue either. But I give opportunity.
Psst, join the party.
Yeah.
You should at least be thankful that I'm aware of what that is.
What do you mean?
Opportunity knocks.
Have I missed something?
There's room for more.
You never heard of opportunity knocks?
Yes, I just don't see the context.
I just said knocks after Xavier said opportunity as a joke.
Oh, I didn't hear any of that. Right, so we've got one hole left to fill. Is Southington going to fill it?
Join
Or is
the
someone
party.
going to dive in first? Or does Southington not want to play? And wants to join the audience, perhaps? Oh, no. We have Southington. Everyone's in. Right. Well, there's no more holes, so I might as well start the game. If you did want to play, there's the audience hole for you.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin.
Are you all ready?
We are embarking on a journey to the scariest place you can imagine. Your imagination. That's right, weirdos. Let's split the room. Finish the scenario that has been sent to your device.
Right, bring this music down a bit because it's quite loud. There we go. Right, so this is the bit where we all go quiet, where we all think of an answer.
Yes. Right.
Okay, I have done mine. Mine is deceptively difficult. It looks like a very easy question to answer.
Yeah.
And then you gotta go, wait a second. Our cat's having a hairball.
Think of something that will split opinions.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. Right, for those of typing, you've got about 15 seconds left by the time you hear this. Still waiting.
I don't know if it's going to split or not, but I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Come on, Corn Husky.
Hurry up. Time's running out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah.
Feast your eyes on Couch Confessions. You wake up in a world where this person is your therapist, but they don't recognize you. You're about to discuss this. Do you spill your guts in front of them?
So, we're in a world where the jury is your therapist, but they don't recognize you. You're about to discuss how you became a furry. Do you spill your guts in front of them? I don't need a therapist for that. I've made a podcast.
In a radio show.
No, the radio show became because we were a furry. But the first episode of Ramblings of a Grey Muzzle details how we all joined the fandom.
Yes, true.
It's all the default icebreaker, isn't it?
Huh. What brings you here? The community? Oh, shit. Sorry, man. Jennifer, waiting for your vote still. Here is a split. Oh, someone didn't vote. That must be Jennifer.
Jennifer didn't.
And that's a 4-2 split.
The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get.
With 335 points. Nice.
It's time for Tastes a Little Gamey. An eccentric billionaire invites you to his island where he hunts humans. Got it, Ireland. The 60-year-old hunter will be armed with a simple club, and you will have this. If you can survive for 24 hours, you will get $1 million. Do you go?
So who wants to tackle this one?
We'll read it out loud.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead. An eccentric billionaire invites you to his island where he hunts humans. The 60-year-old hunter will be armed with a simple club, and you will have a sword and a shield. If you can survive for 24 hours, you will win $1 million. Do you go?
Depends. Do we get donuts? If donuts are provided, we don't have to forage for ourselves, then yeah, fine.
Yeah, that's the point. Are we actually fed? Is there food available?
That is a 5-2 split. That's 300 points and 17 bonus points. 317.
Here's one I like to call playing God. You wake up in ancient Egypt and everyone assumes you're a god. All of your pleasures and needs will be seen to, but you must do this during a weekly ceremony. Do you play along?
Got them beat.
You wake up in ancient Egypt and everyone assumes you're a god. All of your pleasures and needs will be seen to, but you must drink a mocha during a weekly ceremony. Do you play along? Yeah, fuck yeah, mocha.
I like mocha.
Yeah, I see no downside. It's like...
I mean,
you
I see
must-
more downside to playing an Egyptian god, because then you might have to answer people's prayers and actually do stuff.
I've watched, God damn it, what was the...
The Road to El Dorado.
That's the one.
6-1 split. 200 points with 17 bonus points.
Up next is
Great and powerful
a
gods.
family affair.
It's like, if anyone asks if
You
you're a
arrive at
god,
the
you
office
say
to
yes.
find it's not bring your daughter to work day, but rather bring this thing to work day. If you take your little girl back home, she'll be crushed. Do you let her stay?
So you arrive at the office to find it's not bring your daughter to work day, but rather bring your cat to work day. If you take your little girl back now, she'll be crushed. So do you let her stay?
So,
I've got a
turn
question.
up to work, there's cats, and then you're the awesome dad who brings your daughter to play with all the cats. Again, where's the downside?
The downside is I've got a daughter. How the hell have I suddenly got a daughter?
That actually doesn't mind me. That doesn't mind me. There was a dog festival in town the other day. I forgot to mention that.
I saw the pictures you showed me. They were good.
Dog festival?
Yeah, doggy festival. Jennifer, 5-2 split. 300 points with 30 bonus
Yeah.
points.
And they were dogs,
And
not
now,
people pretending to be dogs
A
besides one.
communicable disease.
I like how we have to classify.
20 times a
They
day,
were
at
dog
random,
dogs.
a loud voice in your head
Not
says
pretend
this.
dogs.
The only way to get rid of this curse is to transfer it to this person. They won't know it came from you. Do you transfer it?
Oh, go on then, Charleston.
Right, 20 times a day, at random, a loud voice in your head says, time for spontaneous orgasm. The only way to get rid of this curse is to transfer it to Southington. They won't know it came from you. Do you transfer it?
Well, if we answer, then they'll know it. They'll know who to blame. Okay, I'm still going to answer. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, some people would prefer to have the invisible voice commentary in their head.
Last one, Charleston. 375 on the split and 12 bonus points.
Yay!
That puts you into the
And
lead.
now, Binge Pipe presents Flush for Cash. There's a bathroom pass that grants you immediate access to a clean bathroom at any outdoor event. The one-time fee for this program is this amount. Do you buy it?
Got it, Mr. Xavier.
There's a bathroom pass that grants you immediate access to a clean bathroom at any outdoor event. The one-time fee for this program is £150. You assume I go out.
$150, it says. That's an American show, don't forget.
Ah, yeah, so about, 50 quid.
Oh, come on, it's at least 75. Think of the exchange rate.
Yes, true.
Do you buy the pass? $150, but guaranteed clean loo.
I barely go out.
If it's anything like the Bristol Balloon Fiesta, then yes.
Ooh, not bad split. That's a 4-3 split. Gets me 375 points and 30 bonus points. I think I'm in the lead.
Brace yourself for Page 1 results. Your online info has been compromised by your nemesis. Now, when you Google your name, the first result is a link that says this about you. Pay him $1,000 and he'll remove it. Do you?
So, your online info has been compromised by your nemesis. Now, whenever you Google your name, the first result is a link that says that you vote for the Green Party. Pay him $1,000 and he'll remove it. Do you? At the risk of... No, actually I won't. I won't breach rule 6. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
But the game kind of already has in your favour.
Well then, Xavier, that's a 3-4 split. 375 points plus 8 bonus points.
Get ready for secret identity theft. You discover this person is a superhero.
Woohoo!
They ask you to keep their identity secret. A newspaper reaches out. If you provide them with a name, they'll give you this. Do you disclose their name?
Go on, Charleston.
Wow. We'll give you furries.
So do I read this out?
Yes, please.
You discover Tiki Tiger is a superhero. They ask you to keep their identity secret. Newspaper reaches out. If you provide them with a name, they'll give you furries. Do you disclose their name? This one might actually be a really good split.
It sounds like a medical disease. But
We will
they'll
just
give you
give you
furries. Ah, I don't want furries. Takes ages to get out. The antibiotics are a nightmare. I've been sold out by 2 people. That's a 2-5 split. 20 points and 23 bonus points.
Of course, the real question is, what would your superpower be?
Let's check in with the standings.
Well, that'd be telling. Oh, so I've squeaked into the lead. But there's still 1 round left.
We've reached the decisive diminish. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Right then.
Oh, this would help if I actually...
God.
Oh, I need more context. Okay. My question is very stupid.
My question is also very stupid. We might
You're
have the same
stupid.
question. I've given it a stupid answer too.
Yes.
What's the bet you both have the same question?
Possible. I think
Yeah.
2 or 3 of us get the same question.
They do bracket it.
Yep. Oh, I missed it in the YouTube comments during the Dali. Corn Husky said it's a photo of you of a crouching tiger about to pounce on a grasshopper. That's adorable. Under the moonlight.
Time is a real concept, and it's running out.
Come on, Snow's Destiny. Time is of the essence. Oh, just.
You've survived a mountain
Specifically
plane
lavender.
crash, and it's time to start eating people. You can choose this person or this person. Whom do you eat for survival purposes?
So, are we eating Southington? Or are we eating TK? So basically you're saying, who do you think has got the most meat on them?
Or who do you like the least if you had to survive?
All these people calling me fat.
No dice.
Southington or Snow's Destiny? And who says I was going to eat myself first? Behave.
Well, you can start with maybe your fingers.
I use my fingers.
Start with the ones you don't use. Start with your little finger, because gradually they're shrinking generation by generation.
I use them.
Hey! And you spelled my name wrong too.
Oh, yes. I didn't pick that one. Cornhusky says TK has less stones. Are we referring to weight or kidney?
Yes. Oh.
What?
You will make a delicious buffet.
Where is the
now
positive
for something
representation here?
That's a
At
damn
least
fine
once a
tasty
day,
rat.
Your colleague interrupts you to say, well, actually. You can't stop him from interrupting you, but you can change what he says. He can say, I'm rudely interrupting, but, or this. Which phrase do you have your interrupter say?
So, are we being rudely interrupted? Or, I'm having a dildo orgasm? That's one hell of a crazy ride from well, actually.
It might even get them to actually stop, come to think of it.
What a world this would be.
If they know they're saying that instead, then that might actually get them to stop saying it.
But how do you correct the ignorant people who are wrong? Or they're saying, so I'm rudely interrupting, but, or, I'm incorrect, but...
Except when you're correct.
Yeah. No one has got a single, I don't think.
Not that I could tell.
Sorry for forcing my weight around, but... Ooh. Lots of 5-2 splits going on.
Great prediction.
It's a correct
You just earned
prediction.
some bonus points.
Hey.
Finally, Cornhusky, well done. Points for you.
Moving on.
Right, last question.
A new workout gives you the perfect body, but 50 times a day you have to applaud vigorously or do this. How will you achieve your six-pack?
So,
50 times a day.
are you applauding 50 times a day, or are you doing a dab 50 times a day? That would actually probably be the better workout given the two.
Either way, it won't look as silly as CrossFit.
That's true. The Jerry got a 3-4 splits and the correct prediction. Southwell says my prediction is harder than the question. Yeah. So, will you applaud or do the chant for the local football team? And I guess that will change wherever you are. That's a 4-3 split. 375 and a correct prediction. Hey. I think I might be getting kitty licks.
It all comes down to this.
I think you are.
Yay! Get the kitty licks! Cornhusky says slobber. Yep. And the jury got the most likes. Well done to jury. And Xavier, sorry, you got the most dislikes. Never mind. And there we go. So now we can watch the kitty making the game. All very clever. It's all smoke and mirrors.
I don't see any smoke or mirrors.
It's a figure of speech, darling.
I know.
Right. Now, you say you have things for done and dusted, didn't you?
I do. I don't know if I can fill up a quarter of an hour with it, but I can try.
Well, I'm sure we can jabber about crap. Let's transition into the done and dusted section.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio reviews stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
And this time we remember to get rid of the thing before transitioning in. Haha. I did it good.
Right. Done and dusted. The movie I went to see early this week. I went to see Barbie.
Oh yes, you saw the Barbie movie.
Yes,
Did you go dressed in pink?
I did not.
Did you then watch Oppenheimer for the proper cultural clash?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I waited until Oppenheimer comes out on DVD or similar to watch it because I want to actually know what they're saying.
Yeah, movies don't have subtitles.
No.
Not necessarily foreign
The
language.
only time I've ever actually seen a movie with subtitles was The Greatest Showman. It was just by coincidence.
Oh, you went to one of the subtitle performances.
Yeah, I don't mind. Just I could read the lyrics instead. Anyhow, Barbie. I was actually very lucky to be able to see this movie, at least for that particular showing, because my partner was adamant to not see it because it's Barbie.
I can understand that.
And I think Ben's perhaps just a little bit more manly than me. So I went to see it by myself whilst he wasn't here. And the day he wasn't here, I was lucky because for that particular time, I arrived and the guy selling the seats told me I literally had the last one for that showing.
Nice.
I was lucky.
Yeah,
I
timed
just
that
showed
well.
up. Yep. It was right at the edge of the wall, but I didn't care. I got in with an overpriced barrel of popcorn.
Do you know, I've done that before as well. Myself and Hedge, when the film Spirit, the Stallion and the Cimarron came out, we thought, oh, we'd quite like to go and see that. We'll go on a bit of a whim. No one else is going to be looking. No one. We got the very final 2 seats in the entire auditorium, and even then, one of those was one of the disabled seats. It was like the disabled seat and the carer seat, because they were the only ones left, and it was literally just before the film was starting, because we timed it just by accident. We timed it just as it was kind of beginning, so we were able to get the last 2 seats in the entire house. And it's like, holy crap, this is way more popular than we thought it was going to be. Barbie, however, was guaranteed to be popular from the start.
Yes, because if you asked me the same time last year, would I go and see a Barbie movie, I would say no, because, like, it's just never been my go-to toy. For reasons I doubt I need to explain. But then I started seeing the trailers, and I thought, you know what, this actually looks like it has something to it. And I was also aware that it was being directed by Greta Gerwig, who has directed some really good movies, that both of which I've actually seen. Well, I say both of which. She did one other one as co-directing, but I've yet to see that one. Only problem is, I'm not entirely sure how to describe this movie. Aside from bonkers, it's absolutely bonkers. I've never seen anything like it.
I think that was what they were trying to portray in the trailers. It's like, here is something you've never seen before. At least, not with Barbie attached to it anyway.
Well, as the tagline said, if you love Barbie, this movie is for you. If you hate Barbie, this movie is for you. And you know what? Have you seen it? I can agree with that.
Yeah?
Because...
I've been watching the discussion outside of the Barbie, and it's hilarious.
And it rants about it.
Yeah.
It's like half the length of the film, dude.
That's most individuals talking about this film on different spectrums. But carry on, Charleston.
Well, yeah, I think I want to make something clear. When I say it's bonkers, I do mean it's frantic. It's not very hyperactive. It's very evenly paced. It's not like Moulin Rouge, which doesn't know what the word stop means. That having been said, this movie wants to talk about a lot of serious stuff, but it goes about it in the weirdest ways. I mean, do I need to give a roundup as to what the plot actually is without spoiling how it ends?
Give us a brief overview of the plot.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Margot Robbie is stereotypical Barbie, living in a world full of Barbies and Kens and one Alan, because Alan only ever got made once.
Makes sense.
And everything is perfect for her day until one day whilst dancing, she suddenly asks if anyone else thinks about dying. And the next day, she wakes up to find that she's having a not-so-perfect day. And when she inquires about this, they all tell her to go to Weird Barbie, who is a Barbie with a marker pen all over her face and her hair cut to be impossibly short, who is sort of this shaman figure because she's weird. And she tells stereotypical Barbie that she has to venture into the real world to find the girl that is playing with her because she's clearly depressed and fix her depression so that everything could go back to the way it was. And the only explanation they give for how the venture from Barbie Land to the real world is to go on a bizarre series of vehicles and somehow end up in Los Angeles.
As you do.
That is the most physics they give you.
Right.
They don't need to explain time travel or portals or anything.
Or
it
magic
just kind of
railways.
happened.
It's isekai reverse toy. There we go.
Yeah. So, like I said, this movie is completely nuts. Even when you're in the real world and you end up spending a lot of time in the Mattel headquarters, it's still nuts because it looks like something out of Office Space. But it does have a lot of serious stuff I want to talk about. When you know of Greta Gerwig's previous work, you think to yourself, why on earth would she want to direct a movie that is about not only about a toy from a massive toy corporation, but is actually funded by the same corporation that it's villainizing? And then you watch it and you realize, I see why she wanted to do this now. Because there's a scene towards the end where one of the human characters that Barbie meets, I won't spoil who, has this big
God.
speech/rant about how difficult it is to be a woman. And the entire audience actually shut up at this point and just listen intently because it raises a lot of really good points.
The context surrounding it, however,
Yeah.
is not good. Don't analyze this film.
I will say this movie is not for kids. Despite the toy it's based on, this is not for kids at all.
It's not
There's
for
a scene-
adults.
No, it's not for kids. It's for adults. I mean, so there's a scene relatively soon when they enter the real world, Barbie and Beach Ken, as he's called, where they meet a group of construction workers, and Barbie's not surprised to find out not only are none of them women, but they are all flirting with her. And the way she gets them to stop flirting with her is by telling them, I swear she says this, that neither of them have genitals, she didn't have a vagina, and Ken doesn't have a penis. Those are the exact words she uses. Not the exact quote, but she uses those two exact terms.
Yeah.
I mean, they may not be swears technically, but do you really want to take your kids to see that? And there's also a point where Barbie meets another human character, and this character does not appreciate her and calls her a fascist.
Yeah. This film
What?
is... Don't. It's like, here's a character you should get behind. No, they're awful. Here's some logic you should get behind. No, it's awful. But this is good. No, you've just made everybody in this world unhappy. Except for the guy who carried the show, who I will happily watch this film for.
It's about Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I will happily watch this film purely for his performance, because every reviewer I've seen has gone, yeah, he carries his massive balls in the tiny plastic bulge. It's astounding.
The thing is, the first half of this movie, I could kind of see where I was going. When certain plot points were revealed, I thought, yeah, I see where this is going to go. The second half of this story, I did not expect to happen. Even though there were clips of it in the trailers, I still didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah. I think the most frustrating thing knowing this film is I have seen the documentaries about the making of Barbie, the people who did this shit behind Barbie, the reason why they wanted to have a pretty girl as scientist, blah, blah, blah. I saw the discussions and the interviews. And then the reviewers came back from watching this film, and it's like, it's almost as if these people never had a Barbie in their life.
About that.
Yeah.
Like I say, pretty much the entire thing that makes this movie, at least in my opinion, good, weird but good, is that speech that one of the human characters has towards the end, because it sort of made me think, it actually did change my perspective on Barbie to an extent. Because, like I say, I didn't grow up with Barbie personally. If the evidence wasn't obvious enough, I preferred my toys softer and furrier.
In all fairness, none of us here in this country should have grown up with a Barbie. We should have grown up with a Cindy.
Unfortunately, Cindy got outsold, so yeah, there's not much we can do about that.
My mother played with Cindy's. She
Yeah.
preferred them.
Exactly. Why British?
So, yeah, I don't really know how to talk about this movie because like I say, it's just bonkers.
If you don't try and dig into the film, it is exactly what it appears, a stupid comedy. If you try to dig into the film, every logical point that they're trying to make destroys itself, and every serious thing that the director's trying to deal with destroys itself, because by the end, the journey, where the characters are at the end, and the juxtaposition of how the film starts, I don't think the people who wrote and made this film paid enough attention to cinematography to understand what they were doing. But as a stupid, dumb film, it's a great, stupid, dumb film.
I don't want to call it a stupid dumb film. I call it a stupid smart film.
Yeah, like I said, don't dig into it. Don't. Because it's not smart.
Well, what you mentioned earlier did actually, about logic, did make me remind me of something that I did want to say. It's kind of like a musical without the musical.
There are musical bits. Again, guy with the massive balls has probably a good reason to go because he also gets a musical number. So yeah,
So we get a Ryan Gosling musical number.
I could live with
Yeah.
that.
I might have to
Yeah,
just watch
but
this
what I
on
mean
YouTube.
by it's a musical without the musical is that, like with a musical, you know logically people don't just suddenly start singing and dancing all their feelings, but you just kind of go with it because they emotionally make sense. That's kind of the same logic you got to apply with this, only without all the songs.
Not sure
Until
I
the
can.
songs-
Not sure I can get
until-
behind this.
Until
Sorry.
the songs come out.
I need my musicals to have music in them.
There
But there are songs in it.
There are songs
It's just
with
that they're
music
not.
in it.
Most of the songs aren't songs that the characters themselves are singing. They're more songs that are being sung in part of the background.
Yeah, so it's not so much. Oh God, there's a technical term for this as well.
TK's looking shit. up.
Diegesis?
No. I think it might be diegesis. Yeah, it's like that, where music is happening, but not necessarily an active part of the story, per se.
If I remember
Whereas
this
in the
correctly,
musical, was it?
Yeah, if I remember this correctly, diegetic is happening within the universe of the story, whereas non-diegetic is not happening.
Yeah, and so the music is non-diegetic in this instance.
Sort of. It's sort of somewhere between, because it's not part of the universe, but it is singing about what is happening. It's effectively a narration in its own right.
Yeah, no, so I need my. Basically, if the cast aren't singing it, then I don't count it effectively. I need my musical theatre to have music in it, in that effect.
There is a song that is sung by one of the actors with the ginormous balls in the plastic pocket. That is probably worth it.
Tajiri says, Charleston, your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to watch a good movie next time.
Well, I think this is a good movie. I would honestly recommend it just to know what the hell it is. Even if you don't like it, just watch it.
I don't
Do
think
a Tracy Emin.
I don't think you've sold the jury somehow. There's always one.
Well,
There's always a critic.
I liked it.
I mean, this
Well, that's the
isn't
important thing.
the room. This isn't the room where it's so bad it's good. Let's be blunt.
I've not seen The Room yet, and I'm not sure I want to because I don't know if I could be bothered to sit through that much cringe, especially when I've got Street Fighter the movie
I
sat
have sat
right
through
there.
The room.
And Street Fighter the movie is so bad it's good.
Street Fighter the movie, Mortal Kombat 2, the reboot of Mortal Kombat.
I'm not sure the reboot of Mortal Kombat is so bad it's good. It's reasonable in its own right.
No, you're right. It's just so bad. Yeah,
It's not so bad. It's watchable as a film. It is a watchable experience. As a film, it serves the purpose of entertaining me for an hour and a half. Mortal Kombat, the original film, is one of those ones where, it's as a film, it's probably quite terrible, but it is greater than the sum of its parts. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is god awful, and I don't know if it makes it all the way to good because it's so god awful. But it certainly damn well tries. There's some very fun elements to it, but I don't know if I'd ever say it was so bad it's good. Whereas Street Fighter has all the right amount of cheese, all the right amount of completely murdering all the character motivations and everything else that you actually go to watch a Street Fighter film for, and Raul Julia chewing the scenery.
Yeah.
Absolutely bloody amazing. But so, yeah, that's what I'd put in the so bad it's good category. And I've forgotten where you were going with this originally.
He likes it.
Yeah,
I think
do.
that's pretty much it. He likes it.
Justin likes it. Justin recommends it. It gets the rat seal of approval.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to say if I like a movie when other people don't. I like Elemental, even though a lot of other people have saying it's not as one of their best. I don't see it's one of their best either, but I see more in it than most others do.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be worried about me. I'm honest.
For context, the jury is put in channel. I'm worried about Charleston now.
I also say to Jerry, I don't know whether you say your mission, if you choose to accept it, is a reference to the Mission Impossible movie that's recently just come out. I will not be seeing that for personal reasons.
Oh, if you want to watch cheese, then watch the original Mission Impossible TV series.
No fact about Mission Impossible. The theme tune is Morse code.
What was the one with women? Was it Charlie's Angels?
Yes.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I remember.
There we go.
Oh, the jury says I was referring to MI7, trying to be clever.
Yeah, it also is a Bond reference as well.
Mission Impossible 7.
Yes, but your mission, if you choose to accept it, is sort of the de facto catchphrase of the Mission Impossible series.
It's more. This message will self-destruct. That I feel is probably the biggest one a lot of people do.
They're talking about films, and I've got no idea what they're talking about because I don't watch those kind of films. Somebody help me.
This is from the original Mission Impossible TV series with the guy with the white hair who was also in Airplane as the pilot.
Liam Neeson?
No, not the doctor, the pilot. You know, the guy who was originally. Oh God!
But the inflatable one.
I don't really
Not
watch
the
films.
Jesus Christ, Airplane! Watch it, please.
I've not even seen that one, but you kill my father, prepared to die. That one.
What?
I can't remember what it's called. The Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Oh,
Yeah.
classic.
I know everyone keeps saying that, and I still haven't seen it.
I need to rewatch. Oh, the sword fight scenes. Love them. You've got to watch
I
that.
think Blazing Saddles. That was a good film.
Yes. Blazing Saddles is a very good film.
But yeah, I've not seen Princess Bride or anything like that. And everyone goes, "You haven't seen Princess Bride? Oh my God!" I was like, "No, I don't watch all that many films."
Have you read the book?
I didn't even know there was a book.
Yeah, it's based on a book. I would recommend reading the book because you will quite happily nitpick the film, but the film and the book are absolutely fantastic.
Okay. Gonna have to try and find the book now, aren't I?
Yes.
And then put it in the book collection with all the other books I need to get off my to-do list.
Shouldn't be too difficult. It's a very popular book.
I need to find an audio book. I might have time to listen to it then. I don't have enough time in the day to read as much as I used to. I've got too much shit going on and not enough time to sleep. And now Xavier's posting gifts.
It also has a great many quotes, of which you have probably heard.
A great
will
many.
Have more, you will have much context if you watch the film.
Yeah, because
Also, Columbo is in it.
everyone keeps quoting the line about so-and-so you killed my father, prepared to die. That one, whatever it is.
My name is Helio. Oh God, Helio Montoya. You
Yeah.
killed my father. Prepare to die.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one. Everyone keeps quoting
Or-
that one all the time.
Inconceivable, which is the other one. As you wish. That's another one.
Words.
Quite a few.
Just
there
words.
are quite a few.
Vroom. And it's like, look, that's the context. Bye. As it sails over my head. So yeah, Barbie movie. Charleston likes it. The jury's not sold. Xavier obviously doesn't like it, and I'm not going.
Even if he's not seen it.
I mean, I'll watch it just for Ryan Gosling and stupid dumb film. You know, it's a stupid dumb film.
Yeah, but Charleston,
It's smart, dumb film.
you say that David doesn't like it even though he hasn't seen it. I haven't seen the 2016 Ghostbusters reboot remake thing to know that I'm not going to like it, because I saw the trailer, and that was enough for me. That was too much for me. I could have lived quite happily without seeing that trailer.
We have, however, gone past 10 o'clock, so I feel like now is a good time to finish as we're approaching the end of this season.
Yeah, we are, aren't we? There's 3 shows left after this madness.
Yes.
Still need to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. That looks like a good film.
50, 51, and 52.
The jury says TK Tiger is wise beyond his stripes. No, darling, I'm just old. There is a difference. But yes, it is time to pack up, go home, and play with our crayons in our own time. So, Xavier, what's happening for the rest of the week?
Right, so Tuesday I will be looking to do another Elden Ring stream. So that will be on TigerTails Gaming around about 8 o'clock. I want to try and get some time in. Hopefully I'll try and crowbar in another stream because I won't be around on Friday. Then it will be the weekend. And then we are rapidly approaching the end of Season 14.
We are.
And there will be a hiatus for everything because I think some time needs to be spent to decompress and then sort out stuff.
Decompress and see if I can move things off of the laptop and onto an actual PC. So I can give the laptop a break. Because
we're going to be looking at going into winter period and Christmas. So that means we're much more likely to have audiences and people and ourselves who will be happy to sit in hot rooms.
Yes.
As the weather gets bad.
Yeah, as the weather gets terrible, everyone come over. You'll enjoy all the heat that emanates from this room. I won't need central heating. But yes, so yeah, and then next week it is episode 50. Getting close to how old I am. And only half the age of Hedgie. But on that note, it is a good night from the Jocelyn.
Good night.
It's a good night from the Xavier.
Good night, all.
And it's a good night from myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us next week for episode 50, and then the week after for episode 51, and then the week after for episode 52. And then you could try and join us the week after that, but we won't be here. Because there is no episode 53. We end the season, have a bit of a rest, and then come back for episode 0 of season 15.
Where we see what breaks.
Yeah,
we'll be with you in your hearts.
Yes, hearts, minds, and there may be even bonus content that we might throw up every now and again. Who knows? But next week, normal time, normal place, 8:30 UK time, here in YouTube. I'll normally post the link to the video, well, I'll create the link to the video after this one finishes rendering. But on that note, it's night, everybody. Night. Keep waving.